This is not financial advice. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing we say should be taken as professional financial, legal, or tax guidance.
Always do your own research and talk to a qualified professional before making any financial decisions. With that said, let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Side Hustle Brief. I am Alex, and today we are diving deep into time blocking for people with full-time jobs. This episode is packed with actionable insights that could genuinely change your financial future.
I am Jordan, and honestly, this is one of those topics I have been getting asked about constantly. People want real, practical advice, not the usual fluff you see on social media.
Exactly right. So let me start by explaining why managing side hustle time while employed is so relevant right now. The economic landscape has shifted dramatically. Job security is not what it used to be, and smart people are building multiple income streams as insurance.
I saw a stat recently that said over 60% of millennials have some kind of side income. That is massive compared to previous generations.
The numbers are staggering. And here is what most people get wrong: they think you need thousands of dollars or months of preparation to start. That is simply not true. Some of the most successful side hustles start with nothing more than skills you already have and a few hours per week.
So what would you say is the absolute first step someone should take if they are listening to this and thinking about starting something?
Great question. Step 1 is what I call the skill inventory. Grab a piece of paper and spend 30 minutes writing down every skill you have. Professional skills, hobbies, things people ask you for help with. Do not filter yourself, just write.
What kind of things count? Like, does being good at organizing count?
Absolutely. Organization skills are incredibly valuable. People pay professional organizers $50 to $100 an hour. Home organization, digital file management, helping small businesses set up systems. That is a real service people need and will pay for.
I never thought about it that way. What are some other skills people overlook?
Writing skills, even basic ones. Social media management. Being good with spreadsheets. Teaching or explaining things clearly. Being patient with technology and helping others learn it. Photography with just your phone. The list is endless.
Okay, so someone does the skill inventory. What is next?
Next is validation. This is where most people mess up. They skip this step and spend weeks building something nobody wants. Instead, take your top 3 skills and ask yourself, who would pay for this, and can I reach them?
How do you actually validate though? Do you just ask people if they would pay?
Asking is a start, but people lie. They say yes to be nice. Real validation is getting someone to actually pay you, even a small amount. Post in local Facebook groups. Tell friends and family what you are offering. The goal is one paying customer within 2 weeks.
2 weeks seems aggressive. Is that realistic?
It is not only realistic, it is necessary. If you cannot get one person to pay you in 2 weeks, that tells you something important about your offer. Either the service needs tweaking, your messaging is unclear, or you are targeting the wrong audience.
That makes sense. What about pricing? I feel like so many people undersell themselves.
Pricing is psychological. Here is my rule: take what feels comfortable, then add 50%. You will be surprised how often people still say yes. And starting too low is harder to fix than starting a bit high.
What about time management? Most people have jobs and families. Where does the side hustle fit?
This is crucial. I recommend starting with just 5 hours per week. That is it. 1 hour per day on weekdays, or a few hours on the weekend. Protect that time like a meeting you cannot miss. Put it in your calendar.
Only 5 hours? Can you really build something meaningful with that?
You would be amazed. 5 focused hours beats 20 scattered hours. In 5 hours you can serve 2 to 3 clients, handle admin work, and do some marketing. Once you validate the concept and have income coming in, then you can decide if you want to scale up.
Let us talk about common mistakes. What trips people up the most?
Number 1 mistake: buying courses before making your first dollar. You do not need a $2,000 program. Everything you need to know is free on YouTube and Google. Learn by doing, not by watching.
I have definitely fallen into that trap before. What else?
Second mistake: comparing yourself to people who have been doing this for years. Those success stories you see online? Most of them took 3 to 5 years to build. Do not expect overnight results.
That is such an important mindset shift. Social media really distorts our expectations. By the way, if you are enjoying this episode, please like and subscribe. It really helps us reach more people.
Third mistake: quitting your day job too soon. I know it is tempting when money starts coming in, but I recommend having at least 6 months of expenses saved and consistent income from your side hustle before making any big moves.
So what is the one action item you would give our listeners this week?
Do the skill inventory I mentioned. 30 minutes, write down every skill you have. Then pick one, describe it as a service in 2 sentences, and tell 3 people about it this week. That is it. Simple, concrete, actionable.
I love that. It is not overwhelming, just one small step forward.
Exactly. Momentum beats perfection. One small step this week leads to another next week. Before you know it, you have built something real.
To wrap up, what are the key takeaways from today?
3 things. 1. Start with skills you already have. 2. Validate before you build by getting someone to actually pay you. 3. Protect your time and start with just 5 hours a week. Keep it sustainable.
Thanks so much for listening to the Side Hustle Brief. If you found this valuable, please share it with a friend who is thinking about starting something on the side.
And remember, the goal is not to hustle until you burn out. It is to build something sustainable that gives you options. Keep hustling, but hustle smart. New episodes every day. See you tomorrow.